exile, homeland, and diet. Reflections on what has passed, what is happening, and what will come. The first lightning. Truth be told, this verse still wrestles with my mind, searching for a title. Yet, flashes of thought after thought ignite a volcano that needs no title. Whatever the case, this verse shall be the first lightning. Thus, it is not an elegy. For now, blood flows in place of tears. For now, the year drags another lifeless year behind it. Does poetry mourn those who have vanished into the abyss? The sorrow of all weighs heavily, a cloud that does not rain but evaporates upwards higher and higher until it condenses into black ice, resting upon the forehead of lost hope and the caves of forgotten nights. This is the fourth Eid al-Adha in exile. How many of your promised tomorrows remain, O Sheikh of Martyrs, beacon of enlightenment? The second lightning. Evil cast its staff toward the east, and the crimson wave sailed, itching salt-written vows upon the shore. It turned westward, unleashing torrents of sulfur that carved the bilious letter upon the rocks, marking mountainous promises. The game was played, fire against fire, and the betrayer's voice cracked in his throat, grasping at the microphone, announcing that glory now belonged only to flames. Fingers froze, barely reaching the shoulders, bent in silent defiance. The priest smiled. The bank order was issued, and the digital sphere smeared itself with the grease of live streams, with the distorted echoes of journalist cries, and the hollow whispers of new-teared words. The third lightning. From the heart of my land, the air of dark militias has faded, yet no white cotton blossoms have emerged. Season after season, a lone doctor returned, stripped of all but his stature, searching for his patience, his blundered home, a love lost in war, a song, a poem, a white wagon that once carried the hopes of rural clinics. The fourth lightning. The path home was paved with desolation. Abundant bridges of clay, drought and darkness cast their silent oppressions. For the first time, dawn stood against the breeze. Night was an enemy of dreams and stars. That night, my tears ceased in my eyes. That night, at the robe, my friend wept, and so I wept too. He brewed us tea from water, milk, and sorrow. He gifted me questions with no answers. Then he told stories, the stories of dark militia days, the security of the unseen, the fanaticism of zealots, and the filth of the generals. He asked me about my companions, my clinic. The day is now lost. My thoughts seared, yet no answers emerged. He refused to let me pay for the tea. Another friend slept nearby, weary from the long road, the eerie silence, the exhausting journey home. In the shadows, the nightmare took shape, a specter, shifting between forms, sometimes wrapped in a militia, in a militant's veil, sometimes unmasked, revealing the stained features of tyranny, a soldier, a spy, a murderer. And in that instant, I understood more than ever that they, militias, generals, zealots, had killed the sunlight's joy. They had killed laughter, companionship, warmth, and love. But that night, through tears, questions, and small moments of solace, between each sip of tea, a drop and I understand, like a sudden flash of lightning, that we had already won. For we knew how to craft joy from the depth of suffering, a lesson the executioners would never comprehend. The fifth lightning. Night hung its curtains of darkness, but the breeze passed through. As we crossed the bridge eastward, a star gleamed. Others followed, illuminating the sky above our island, brilliant against the obvious promises written in starlight. From distant skies, a golden sun shall gleam, and past the eastern light, a radiant dream. It shines upon the brow once stained by strife, and pours through veils the warmth of truth and life. It gives a peace with whispers of the free, and clears the dawn with hope and clarity. It washes night's dark ashes from the air, and wipes betrayal stain from faces fair. It lifts a cross from hope's enduring face, restoring dreams with justice and with grace. محمد خليل الكاتب، June the 5th, 2025.
أصبح الصبح ولا السجن ولا السجن ولا السجان باب. أصبح الصبح ولا السجن ولا السجن ولا السجان باب. وإذا الفجر جناحان يرفان عليك، أصبح الصبح ولا السجن ولا السجن ولا السجان باب. أصبح الصبح ولا السجن ولا السجن ولا السجان باب. وإذا الفجر جناحان يرفان عليك، وإذا الحزن الذي كحل فيك المآخذ، وإذا الحزن الذي كحل فيك المآخذ، وإذا الحزن الذي كحل فيك المآخذ، والذي شد وثاق الوثاق، والذي بعثرنا في كل وادي. فرحة نابعة